Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tyranny. Hello and welcome back indeed. So, last time, well, we made it to this encampment here of the Disfavored, right? Yes, the Disfavored, not the Dishonored. Oh, just realised something. Yes, Disfavored, not the Dishonored, which is a game that very recently came out. I need to tweak around with the audio of this game quite a bit, because I realised the voices of the protagonist and the dialogue and whatnot were very, very silent last time, so... yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of tweeting. Or tweaking, even. It's gonna take a little bit of tweeting to the developers, yes. That too. So, what I'm doing here is... oh, I'll
be your shadow.
Thinking. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm running around camp here, trying to find all the various things I can loot. Now, is there a... ah, here it is. This is the view I'm looking for. This is what we're going to be looking at for the majority of the game.
Right.
And if you have a problem with that, you need to look at the first episode. We're not exactly going to be the paragon of virtue here. No spoilers. Or no other spoilers, at least. Rona and Pentibor. Let's talk to one of them. Pentibor. Hail to you, guardian of the law. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have no idea why I just burst out laughing like that. Guardian of the law, he says to the man that literally just pickpocketed around the camp. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hail to you, Guardian of the Law. The man dressed in merchant finery greets you with a smile. We're gonna rob him. Right? You and me? We're gonna rob him. If you have a few excess rings weighing you down, best unburden yourself before battle. Yes. I love this game. Have I told you this? I fucking love this game. Most of the camp followers are slaves or haulers. You don't see many merchants. Oh, you don't see many merchants. Your large crate. Open it now. Actually, you know what? I'll make you a deal. Should have done this from the first episode, but it takes a bit of time for me to, get comfortable with the game and with you guys listening and all that. It's a new series. It's evolving as we go, and there's this gradation going on and all that. So, I'm gonna try and voice act my own lines at least a little bit. Your large crate. Open it now. Something in your tone causes him to... It's like I knew. He scrambles to remove the lid from the largest of his crates. Oh, of course, Fatebinder. Don't let me inconvenience you for a moment. The party has gained 10 rings. You gained 12 subterfuge. I love this game. Most of the camp followers are slaves or haulers. You don't see many merchants. I try not to congratulate myself on my good fortune. This is the best piece of dialogue I've had all game. Good fortune. You ran into me, the Lord of Death and Destruction. I stole from you, and you're talking about good fortune. Since it's by the wisdom and mercy of the Tunon that I make a profit, perhaps we're not so different in that respect. That I do see. That I do. Yeah, that is correct. I do see that. I do see your point. Bronze War Mace. This is better. Oh, but this is two-handed. I'm gonna sell him all this stuff, yeah? I am totally selling him all this stuff. The Bronze Hammer, though, this one seems to be better than the one I have equipped. So yeah, we're keeping this. And, what about this thing? Equipped, deflection 8%, deflection 9%, recovery, precision. Yeah. Stone shield gloves. We'll put those on too. Very well. Inventory. I would like this hammer to replace the hammer that I have right now. There you go, and you can carry my stuff for me. At least for a little bit, darling. And that thing as well. What about your equipment? You don't have anything, any head protection or any of these accessories. As far as your weapons go, you have Red Rivers and Gut Seeker. Fitting names as ever. Verse Law 15, you don't have enough law. I need more law in order to use this. Wait, does... No. She needs more law. I do not. This scroll contains a magical accent, which slightly increases the strength of a spell. Learn... Sigil of Strength. Lesser Sigil of Strength accent. Lesser Sigil of Reaching Grasp. Yeah, keep these in the inventory for now. Don't go anywhere with them. Everything else is fine though. Right, well, there is but one more person to talk to, and that would be you. You have no time to chit-chatter. Okay. In which case, let's go up here. What was the button again? Tab. Yeah, there we go. Lucia and Marcus. I am Lucia, this is Marcus. Disfavored soldiers point to the armoured man next... Disfavored soldier... Sorry, what? The disfavored soldiers points to the armoured man next to her, and you must be the Fatebinder. The disfavored soldiers points... Shouldn't it be the disfavored soldier points to the man, not soldiers points? That, yeah, okay. It confused me. From under her helmet, you hear a audible scoff. We've been assigned to babies. To babbies. Right, assigned to your hospitality, Marcus quickly interjects. While you remain on disfavored ground. If you should need a place to rest, you can make the necessary preparations. Right, this is because of my soldier past. Do you always stand at ease in the presence of a higher officer? Disfavored, gain average favor. Absolutely, salute me, mother trucker. No, sir. There you go, that's better. Is this... Lucia also adjusts her position, if slower than her companion. I wasn't briefed on the chain of command. Do we report to the Fatebinder now? I heard Iron Marshal say that Tuon's agents can intercede if there's a dispute. That sounds pretty authoritative to me. He does have a good point. I'm not so proud that I won't strike a pose, if only to keep up appearances. That hardly satisfies my question. Well, you have a unsafe amount of curiosity about you. Stop it. Right, Lucia, I could use some training. Marcus, I'd like some training. What's the difference between the two trainings? I do not know. What's it like serving in the Disfavored? I should know that. Tell me about yourself. I do this. And this. Playing host is not my strong suit. I do this and this. You're funny. I like you. You're funny. I'd like some training. Finally, some fun to break up the monotony of this siege. Oh! Is that so? I pay you to train me in athletics and in dodge. Well, I'm more than willing to pay a little bit for the training of these skills, and as for her, yeah, a little bit of training in dodge. There you go. We good? Yeah? Yeah? Okay.
Learn something every day.
Now, Lucia, Marcus, I'd like some training. What training could you possibly give me? One-handed weapon, weapons, sorry, and parry. I would like a crap load of training in 100 weapons. Nope. Okay. We've been trained the maximum amount of times.
Have a look here.
Perhaps more importantly than that, I have indeed leveled up. Now, I've never done this before. Reaching an attribute costs 1 point until the attribute reaches 19. To raise an attribute from 19 to 20 requires 2 points. Right, fairly simple. Now, there is, as you can see, a metric crap ton of stats. I will need to learn these and balance these out properly if I intend to survive. However, and here's the thing, really, it is a bit self-explanatory. I mean, you think rogue, and you pretty much know what a rogue should have, right? Dual wielding, parry, dodge, athletics, very, weak and squishy, but sort of like running around the place and all that. I mean, it's pretty obvious what a particular character's or a particular class's skill set should be. Plus, the game gives you visual indication of, oi, you should level this thing up. So, not too worried about it, but I'm going to look into this a little bit, at least initially. So, finesse. This is good, but it doesn't give me damage. Strength gives me damage. Would like a little bit of strength. Yeah, there you go. You, as far as you're concerned, dual wielding and bows, that's your thing. Quite a coincidence that we both have dual wielding, but, well, I have magic too, I guess that's there's a difference between us there. And do I not? Huh. This seems a bit simplistic, at least a bit more simplistic than what I thought. And now I can change my, both change my voice and my my portrait. That's cool. But I don't get to, like, you just pick between these 6, right? So there's no elaborate leveling up system, which, never mind. Never mind. Leadership, defense, power. Agility, range, magic. Okay. Oh shit, man. Escape, poison, dart. Okay, let's go with magic. Grants a bonus to lore skill. Adds a spell breached affliction to thrust attacks. Also grants a bonus to magic skills for a short time after using thrust. Jesus fucking Christ. Leadership requires level 3, so none of that. Defense, meh. Power is not something for me, I don't think. Including cone attack that deals multiple... that hits multiple opponents. Add armor penetration to the thrust ability and increase its accuracy. Nah. Feint. Add a feint to your thrust ability, blinding your opponent as you strike them with your attack. Yeah, I'll take that, please. Thank you very much. Okay. These are the quests. These are the reputations. I have a surprisingly large amount of favour with the Vendrian Guard, and I guess that sort of makes sense, right? And there's all the history of what's been yeah, it's self-explanatory. History of stuff that I did for both of them. Oh, well, not for both of them, but for both loyalty and fear, and for all the different factions, companions, and whatnot. What's this? Each spell has a default name, but you can customize your spell's name to reflect the accents you've added to the spell. Right. Ah. Cool. Sigil. Expression. Right. So, a system of customly building your own spells. I like that. No, I'm glad I'm playing a semi-mage character. Well, my main character is like a semi-mage. Right, we should go into the tent. By the way, I did move the game to the SSD, so as you can see, the loading screen is now less than 2 hours long.
That's 4 reports.
Really, like, it cut down the loading time so much.
Can barely count past 9. They have neither the capacity nor the cause to close off the mountain passes. Either way, that leaves the 2nd and 4th cohort trapped outside the valley.
That's not
Or
ideal.
it's the work of your perfidious Earthshakers. Only a fool would not suspect a traitorous Archon of poisoning the mind of his students with sedition. We would have killed the Earthshakers Guild for their master's treachery, but I'm sure you have some perfectly valid reason for allowing them to live as your pawns.
Hey, watch yourself. When these two get going, you don't want to get between them.
I'm here to proclaim Kyros's edict. This valley was sealed in preparation for this moment.
Did I give you permission to speak?
Glare silently. Verse, gain minor loyalty. Or, the voice of Nart, lose minor favor. Graven Ash, gain minor favor. Apologies for the sudden entrance. I've traveled long to be here. Let's just glare silently.
Firestarter. We have been eagerly anticipating your arrival.
Firestarter.
Chance you bring another of
Twisted
Kairos'
Firestarter.
edicts to savage the enemy.
Kyros's edicts to savage the enemy.
My soldiers
Yes,
tell me you helped
though
bring the Dross on
you're
your
going
way
to
to
be
hell.
highly
You
disappointed.
honor the court with your selfless cooperation, for that is the sort of camaraderie that Kairos demands of us all.
Yes, I did. Gain average favor with Graven Ash. Okay. Well, I come bearing an edict of Kyros. Are you done bickering? I have an edict to proclaim. And obviously, I think it's obvious who's going to be upset by what. It is an honor to be here. I come bearing an edict
For the second
Kyros.
time, Brother Tunon selects you for the glory of proclamation. You should be honored. Tell us, what has the Overlord decided to unleash upon the Oathbreakers?
Upon the Oathbreakers? Nothing. Well, he decided to unleash you upon them, and should you fail him, well, good luck with that. In honor of your incompetence and disarray, the edict will execute every living thing in this valley, unless Ascension Hall is taken by Kyros's Day of Swords. Gain average wrath, gain average favor, versus gain minor loyalty. Or, the alternative, pretty much now the other way around. Or we can play the politically correct dude. I want to play the politically correct dude. We have now read the edict.
The Overlord means to compel us into action. No doubt the avalanches in the mountains are part of this ultimatum. We must conquer. We'll need to advance across the Matani. We lose everything if we stand still. And we move to back up Plan Green. The Earthshakers didn't make it over the mountain in time. So we do this the hard way. Over the walls, instead of...
So you found your backbone at last! Oh, we were worried past humiliations would make you soft, timid.
Gotcha.
That was a record for you, right? The baker's dozen lost in one sortie. If you had waited for the chorus reinforcements, maybe we'd have eyes and ears on the matter.
They call you the Archon of Secrets, but you certainly don't seem to know anything remotely useful. The voice of Nanad gain average wrath, the Graven Ash gain minor favor, versus gain minor fear. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to click this. Remain silent, or this, or this. It's a skill check, why not?
Thought you had the memories of one of those Oathbreakers rattling about that bronze gourd of yours. Would Kairos' mighty spy master...
It was Kairos, apparently, not
please enlighten
Kyros,
this
but...
gathering of
It's
allies
totally
with
Kyros, look at it, it's
some
Kyros.
strategic insight?
Just because they pronounce it Kairos doesn't mean I'm wrong. Yes, it does. I know.
Cowards! If I were still alive, I'd freeze the blood as it runs in your veins. You may take the river, but you'll pay for it with your lives.
The Archon slaps a hand against his mask, rotating his mask until a new face looks forward.
Our sources tell us the Oathbreakers had some sort of magical trick in store.
This is good.
But this knowledge is tinged with fear. Yes, and that old codger put up quite a fight on the way out. Almost turned himself into a puddle to escape our interrogations. He's not the last of the Tidecasters, though. At the time of his death, there was another. A woman named Ebb. We believe
Really?
she is one of the mages assisting these Oathbreakers.
It's a woman named Ebb. Fine. Our lives hanging in the balance because you two bicker like children. Now go, solve this problem that you've started. No. Voice of the narrator, trust you're done acting the clown and I can... no. No more sitting idle, I expect the Disfavored to be on the march at once. Then enough talking, there's work to be done. Yeah, enough talking, there's work to be done. Iron Marshal Erenios. Yes. My lord, Barak. Who the hell is Barak? Though you know him only by name, Barak is the commander of Stone Shields and Wall. And Wall. Build the wall. And well regarded by the Disfavored High Command. Barak and his band have drilled on the Echo Call assault plan. The Crescent Runners should be briefing him as we speak regarding the latest enemy movements along the river. I will dispatch him at once. And I will ensure that the chorus stand ready to march. If the Disfavored can take the river, the chorus has the manpower to secure the outer ring of the valley. Good.
Our soldiers clamor for battle, and at last we shall have it. Verse, we command you to continue guarding the Fatebinder.
Tunon's chosen is our honored guest, and must be shown our finest hospitality.
I won't let you down, boss. He'll get through the campaign in one piece, as long as he doesn't do anything too stupid.
Yeah, about that. You hear the voices in your head. Suit yourself, Fatebinder. The more you ignore us. And taps the fifth eye to... My fucking god! What the hell is this dude? Really?
Finally, the fool and his puppet are gone. Perhaps now I can hear myself think. Rarely do I question Kairos' judgment, but I will never understand why the voices of Narot is given such authority. I shudder to think what will become of us all should Tunon fail, though the edict threatens the Scarlet Chorus just as it threatens us. I cannot shake the feeling that you've shown your worth in war, and your name has been known to the Legion since the very beginning of this long conquest. So I'd ask that you join us. If you wish to be counted amongst the glorious, speak with the Iron Marshal. She will direct the order of battle until we are ready for the final push into the Citadel.
I wish to be counted among the rich. And no, I want to be counted among the filthy rich. Yeah? Honor is fleeting. Wealth is eternal. Or is it the other way around? I would be honoured to help. Disfavored gain my favour. And what of the Scarlet Horus? How will they be helping? Glare silently. I will be honoured to help. You can tell it. You can tell by the in my voice that I don't really fancy the idea of
On it.
you know,
That wasn't so hard.
charging into battle gloriously. I'm more of the just, well, you know,
I got it.
pragmatic people, I like to think. Some call us cowardly. Those who call us cowardly usually never outlive us. It's a good point, you have to admit. It's a very good point. Right, Sivas, Kevis, or Sivas. Let's talk to him. Hello. Salute. Salute. Graven Ash protects. Lashing his arm around your body cleavers lifts you into the air with the embrace. The North never forgets a friend in need. My god, what the hell is this guy? Our little camp is overrun with those southern leapers that the voices adopt along the way. My god, my god. The Grand Nash doesn't tell me anything. It doesn't tell me everything, even. But I know you're here on official court business. Iron Marshal's running the logistics on this one. I'm playing slave driver and making sure that the patrols stay on schedule. Why do you think this seems to delay for so long? Disfavored favor 1. It should have been a real quick and simple. It should have been over real quick and simple. First cohort arrived in the valley and went right to the kill. But that was before we knew the Vendrian Guard had sages and that water witch on their side. The problem is the scarred Horus. They eagerly conscript the Vendrian Guard, but I have no proof of this, but it seems that they do very little to keep a watchful eye on these drafted Tearsmen. They're often sent on patrol, but we suspect that they use that opportunity to escape back to the Vendrian Guard. Every Chorus conscript has a choice: life under Kyros, or death under the army's boot. By all means, feel free to cut those who chose the latter. We won't be offended. Yeah? Okay. Fair enough. You know, you do have to admit, though, that whilst the system is interesting, to say the least, you do have to wonder how many of these do actually
Can't do
flee
that.
the army and desert. I sort of expected to go the other way around, but whatever. We're gonna spend like the entire episode in this bloody camp, aren't we? There you go, you carry some stuff. Right, now let's talk to the, I believe these are the two most important people in this particular army. He doesn't want to talk to me. You will probably talk to me. Iron Marshal Erenios. Doesn't coddle the impact. Push back into the... Yeah, whatever. Disfavored officer turns to you, adjusting his pale golden surcoat, as she clears her throat. This is a she. Please do not be offended by that particular wording, but it... Okay, I just wasn't exactly sure, yeah? It was mentioned you're short on warriors and need help. What's the situation? Don't care. What's the situation? I have no right to give you orders, but... The world's flatter. Her words flatter, a short cough breaking her flow. But we will all die to Kyros' edict should we fail. Look, mate, I don't mean to boss you around, but we're all gonna fucking die. So, you know, do as you're told. Yeah, I doomed myself by reading that edict, so, what the fuck was I thinking? The second major offensive on the river, correct? What happened last time? Yeah, let's just figure out what happened last time and make sure we don't repeat the same fucking thing, yeah? Defeat in detail. Carved a bloody path up to the river. But at that point, everyone who charged ahead was lost. We had no chorus backup. It was just a few disfavored squads. I can't tell you exactly how they were defeated, but we lost the whole assault team. She shakes her head, letting out a long, pained sigh. We found bodies washing up the river. For days, it's not often Tearsmen put up such a good fight. It certainly made us reevaluate the numbers we'll need to take this valley. Right. Well, we can pass out blame after the war. Only the Oathbreakers matter now. Yeah, correct. I will assist, since the alternative is die. Still doing the charge. Before you ask, no, Forgebound weren't sloshed on a dapple seed when they fitted this armor. Oh, okay, I get it. He survived the full force of the Edict of Storms, and this armor doesn't exactly come off. Tactically, it's quite brilliant, but otherwise, it's somewhat of a curse. Okay. So that's his armor, right? Not your armor? Yeah, it's obvious, isn't it? Really obvious. Pieces of armor fused into a vaguely human shape. He reeks of sweat, feces, and whatever oil treatment keeps him flexible.
Fatebinder, the Iron Marshal has tasked me with keeping you alive, and I have no intention of disappointing her. That should be enough assurance for anyone. Likewise, good Binder.
Right.
Eric, is that you under there? I had no idea you were in Vendrian's well. Fatebinder, do you know this walking anchor?
Walking anchor. Just a minute, you two know each other?
No. Oh, that is to say, yes. I'm already as familiar with this ironclad halfwit as I care to be.
We don't have time to trade jabs today, Verse. After the siege, you can throw as many tantrums as you please. I suggest that we remain focused on the mission.
Barrack and Verse sitting in a tree. Kissing.
No
That's
offense to
the feeling I'm
but
getting at
seeing
any
you
rate.
looking like a garbage heap and reeking of a mass grave is more amusing by far. Did you forget how to don your armor, or did Grave and Ash leave you out in the rain?
It's challenging enough to experience battle from a courtroom, much less remember the faces of your cohorts. I wouldn't expect you to know me under these accursed blades of rust.
Fatebinder will be joining us for the push across the river. I figured an extra hand might help, and more importantly, if my worries come true and the chorus tries to impede the mission, we will have an observer in the court on our side.
Better to work with the Honorable Binder than some chorus children.
Yeah, I ask that Barrack accompany you there to attribute to the cooperation between his company and the Scarlet Horus. Right. He's been given his orders. I'd rather travel on my own. I'm evil. Brave? I wouldn't say so. But I'm not a fucking idiot, okay? I do mind, but I'll allow it anyway, if only so that I can put a large object between myself and the enemy. Barrack gain average fear. Disfavored gain average wrath. Why would I do that? No. The other option. Especially considering it doesn't piss off Verse.
On it.
Between me and you, I think she'll appreciate him being here. I think she's just hiding the fact that she, let's be honest, kind of wants him here. That's what I'm getting out of this, at the very least. Did I not? Can't open that. In other times, I would, run around the place, but for now, let's get out of here. Where to? Got Chorus Camp. Yep. Ambush. The path is blocked by a small group of Vendrian Guard. You can go no further until you've dealt with them. Until you deal with them. Whatever said in that Dex box. Right, so we have Iron Man, basically. Dear Lord in
That's
heaven.
far enough, Fatebinder.
Wait. Oh, that's Ebb. She looks like more. Ooh, fuck. What's her name? Morrigan's mother from Dragon Age. She looks like Morrigan's mother from Dragon Age. What the fuck is her name? I do have a tablet next to me. I could open up Google Chrome and Google it, but definitely want to do that. It's far enough fake binder. A woman's voice blooms from atop a nearby outcropping. Flashes of aquamarine body paint peek out from her loose-fitting travels garb, and her outfit is festooned in braids and knots of sailor's line. Right.
Did the voices of Nurox send you to gather my head and complete his collection? If so, we'll have to save our tussle for another time. Today I have business. Vengeance can wait.
Flemeth. I totally didn't Google it while she was talking. What are you talking about? Yeah. Right. If so, we'll have to save our tussle for another time. Today I have the first comment. Ebb, gain very major fear.
You may have consigned my school to a fate worse than death, but you've done well by the Vendrian Guard. Many of them are alive today thanks to the truce you forged years back. They seem to think you have a
It was a fucking mistake, judging by, you know, the amount of soldiers running around these fields, but in terms of my personal gain, then yes, everywhere I go I get praised as a hero even though I'm conquering these lands. It's truly an amazing feeling. Gain major loyalty on the other hand, okay.
North and south, I offer and request a delay of blade. There are matters we must discuss without fear of reprisal.
It's about deeply lowering your head. Right. You would detain a fate binder of the Archon of Justice? Unwise. In accordance with ancient customs of North and South, I abide by this truce. You have me at a disadvantage. See, there's something about her. There's something about her telling me that this is not a case of I'm going to leave you alone because I'm afraid of you or because this could go either way. There's something about her that tells me... I mean, look at that star, first of all. I have this weird feeling that she could smite me down if she wanted to. So, you have me at a disadvantage.
I am Ebb of the School of Tides, and today I speak on behalf of the Vendrian Guard.
Ah.
I
Alright.
advise caution, Fatebinder. Only thing more dangerous than a tearsman is an educated one.
Attack. Really? We can attack? Can I save? I saw a post yesterday on Facebook from a gaming page. It says, before you do something stupid, save like you always save like 3 times, don't you? And that's true. That is true. That is truth if I've ever seen it. Unfortunately, I can't save. There's a blue flag. I expect you will honor it. Attack. In that case, let's deal with the troublesome gnat. Or gnat, sorry.
So much for words. Slay this cantankerous twat.
Fuck my life. I knew she was going to do that. Fuck my life. And now I'm itching for a fight, though. I really am. You are going to go around and you're going to attack this dude. You are going to put yourself in the front and I'm going to go like so. Instead, okay, change of plans.
Brave mate.
Now, let's begin with abilities, shall we? Yeah, you have ranged, I keep forgetting, but you're better in close quarter combat. This is once per encounter, so we might as well use it immediately on this dude. So I'm going to be doing that with her, and you can... What can you do? You can do... Striking Iron. Okay. Sure enough.
We ready for this?
So do you intend on using this ability or not? Missed, really? Seriously miss? Wow.
Tear your skeleton out by your ass.
Okay, and then thrust.
Tear your skeleton out by your ass.
Wait, who's wounded? I think she's wounded. Oh, the opponent is, rather. Alright. Bit tougher than I expected. But,
On it.
yeah, we got through that, so suppose I should be happy. What's this? Well, it's stuff, so there we go. Yeah, I knew the game wouldn't allow me to fight her. I knew it. I was gonna test it anyways because it was like, they're not gonna let you do that, but just maybe. No. Let's continue to the the Scarlet Chorus camp. I expect to see a vastly different camp in every way, shape, and form imaginable. Now, did you heal up? Yes, you did. Take another step, I'll pin your foot to the dirt. What the fuck is going on here? It proves... Whoops, sorry. It proves everything. The warrior slams her foot together. That's her fists. It's because she said foot previously. I'm sorry. The warrior slams her fists together in a resounding clap. Like, for instance, whether you're fit to lead the flock of children. Behind her, members of her gang posture with weapons held ready. Did you not hear the news of the edict? This is a foolish distraction. We ought to be saving our fight for the enemy. Let's see what happens. I'm interested. And with the next battle being so important, all the more reason your warriors should follow me when the time comes. The maniacal, scheming little sly worm that I am, here's what I'm thinking. We kill this dude, we make her in charge, she owes me. Sorted. And we might even get laid, but leave that out of it for now. My god, is that a thing? Now I'm worried. Because if that's a thing, do you even know how much time it takes to edit that stuff out? Because you're not going to cut it out. I mean, you're not going to cut like a good 2 or 3 minutes worth of some artist's work in the game, right? You're going to censor it, and you have any idea how much work that is. Dear oh dear. Right. Let them fight it out. Care to wager on this fight? Use a few rings. He's right, the edict will kill us if the Sunshine Balls and takes him. Allow me to join you, I enjoy a good bloodbath. Oh! Let's settle this. I'll fight for quiet Shiv. Beat Shivershank bloody, then I'll settle it with strength. Scarlet Chorus, lose minor favor. This is the way out, right? This is the skill check way out rather than an actual fight. Yeah, I'll fight. She laughs, arrogant and eager to show you her skill. Gut him, then. I'll guard your back with my blade. She tosses her knife from one hand to the next, and then lunges for Shivershank without further warning. Okay, we did not take the coward's way out, and I am somewhat pleased by that. Again, focusing fire, and no, more specifically focusing our attacks seems to make sense. I will cast this thing on him, and you're going to do that, and you're going to back off, and then set fire to him. Now, thrust. There you go. And you, do that, please. And where are you going? We'll fight him, that's fine. Skewer, what does this do again? The thrust most weapons opponent. Okay, you can do that. And then do that. Yep. There we go, good. Just one left, right? Yep, just one left. It's one per encounter, so... I didn't even get a chance to use that. There we go.
We should try that.
You don't just walk away. You don't get to walk away, you owe me! Oh. Fuck. That was entirely needless, apparently. Fine. I'm always in the right place. Past this point is chorus territory, and you don't look like someone's conscript. You sure you're in the right place? I'm always in the right place. Gain very minor favour. Yep, sure. The guard tenses up, locking eyes with you. That walking hunk of rust. What's he, she, maybe it? Oh, what's he, she, maybe it doing here? Glare silently. It's a skill check, so we're going to go with the skill check. Well, let's just see all the other options. He's an allied warrior and my guard. He gains average loyalty, chorus, getting a minor wrath. Let's do this and get in good with them, yeah? Plus experience. It's more important. I can't believe you sassed the Fate Binder. You're such a stupid ponce. Didn't I tell you we had a special guest coming? The guard waves you with a smile. The guard waves you in with a smile. You fucking moron. You illiterate idiot. Speaking to myself, of course. Come in and don't let this ninny... Don't let the ninny shitters in the camp give you any guff. I'm sorry,
Right.
Calling someone a ninny shitter, First of all, I've never heard it said out loud, but I may start using that in the future. How did you do that? Do what? I have no idea what you're talking about. Back at the Archon's war tent, you cast an edict as casually as reading a supply shipment. How did you do that? Well, I've done it before. Yes, I've done it before. You cast the Edict of Fire on the Vellum Citadel. I heard about it, how Kiros' anger raised a volcano from under the sage's own fortress. That was some impressive work. That was me, alright. Well, call me impressed. Considering... Is it call me impressed? Call me impressed. Considering that you've read the words of Kiros more than once, I'm surprised that you're even alive to tell about it. Your vocal cords should have been turned to ash by now. Really? I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable. It's just worth recognizing that what you've done. Not only are you Tunon's Fate Binder, you're the mouthpiece of the Overlord. gives me plenty of reason to stick around. You're going places, and I know, and I want to see where they lead. If you say so, I have some questions for you. No, I don't really. I don't.
What did you have in mind?
What do you think about our travel companions? What do you think about Barak? Well, I'll give him some due credit. He's more complicated than he looks. He's still an intolerant and unapologetic bastard, but that's more his business than mine. Okay.
You look as if you have something on your mind. By all means, what can I do for you?
What do you think of her? I try not to. What do you think of her? I try not to. That's all I'm going to read out of that, because that's a funny response.
I got it.
Right. Okay. We should save here. We really should. Let's see, what does this do? A scroll sits here, glowing with mystical energy. Hold on. Ah. You've discovered a new sigil. We'll look into those in a bit. No, we won't, because someone leveled up. Unless they didn't. Yes, this guy leveled up. Barak. Strength, like just pure strength, right? Yeah, I think so. It's pure strength. That's okay. Over here. Challenging enemies to attack Barak. I want this, yes. It is essentially Taunt, and Taunt is good. I wanted to use Taunt, actually, in that previous battle. I wanted to use Taunt, but I realized he doesn't have it. No, gambling, of course, so yeah. Pretty much what you'd expect. Let's see. Well, look what we have here. Chewing on some manner of cud, a heavy-set soldier flings spittle and crumbs as she talks. The Fatebinder finally shows himself. I'm Reg, or Reg. The second soldier chimes in. And this is Baz. We were wondering when you might pay the camp a visit. The Fifth Eye has been a little starved for attention. He ordered us to to watch you like a troublesome babe. You too, really? Oh, I'm flattered. Everywhere I go, I have like all these bodyguards. It's amazing, and I feel like a pimp. Yo, we can open up that business. I'm down. I'm all about that paper or rings. I'm all about those rings, right? Something like that. If you have questions, ask us. Good luck finding anyone else in camp who will give you answers or even a smile. You underestimate my charm, lady. You underestimate my charm, okay? Tell me about yourselves. No, don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Bye. Right. I think we're going to end the episode here, because we've done plenty of combat, and we made it to the Scarus camp. So, oh sorry, Scarlet Chorus camp. Scarus does have a nice ring to it, though. You will admit. Next time, I'm going to run around here a little bit, loot it rotten, attempt to steal as much as physically possible from the army, and see what else there is to do here. I just realised the timer here. 8 days till Kiros' Day of Swords. So this edict thing is not what the game is based around. Like, that's not the main storyline of the game. It's only 8 days until that happens, and 8 days are going to go by like that. So there's more afterwards. Okay, spoilers, I suppose, but it's fairly obvious. Right, well then. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Please remember to like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed this video, as you'll be helping the channel out a ton. And I will love you forever, and more pragmatically, you'll be able to stay tuned with the series. Until next time, take care, and bye-bye.